Good evening. I had the opportunity to sit down with Bucky earlier this week to talk about his life and contributions to the city of Elmira.
If it wasn't for God, none of this would have happened.
To many, Clarence Bucky Geter is a local legend in the city of Elmira. But how did his story begin, and how did he get the nickname Bucky?
November 16, 1939, at 1:30 in the morning at the St. Joseph Hospital. The nurses brought me in for my first feeding with my mother, who was breastfeeding. And she said whenever she exposed her breast to me, I would buck my eyes. And being a person of nicknames, I got the name Bucky.
He served in the U.S. Navy from 1960 to 1966. Bucky's best known for playing music at community events and church services. He played 13 instruments in high school and learned how to play most songs by ear.
I would sit there and I would tinker on the keyboard. Being that I play by ear, I don't know how to play notes. So that's how I learned to play, by listening to music on the radio or through those 45s or those 33 1/3 platters, and that's how I learned to play.
Geter says he's had more than 100 jobs in his life, most of them at the post office, before retiring in 1996.
Whatever I needed to do to support myself and my family, I guess I did it.
He was turned down as postmaster because of the color of his skin.
I went up for postmasters 3 times, but being that this was a segregated city at the time, I was not ever selected. Even though I was in the top 3 and had the highest score of all the 3 people that were there, I was always overlooked.
Bucky was one of 7 recipients at this year's Black Community Honors Awards on February 24th. He received the Icon Award for making a lasting impact on the community.
I'll never forget the experience and the support that they showed me. Out of all the participants, the applause that was given me was overbearing. Overwhelming. I don't know what the word is. Thunder couldn't have been no louder than what I heard.
Before Bucky received his award, his son Eric serenaded him to the tune of Sam Cooke's 1964 hit, A Change Is Gonna Come, a full circle moment for the Geters.
It blew my mind, because I know he could sing, but I didn't know that he could get off like he does, man. Eyes all closed, man. That brother can blow, you hear me? I tell you, I took tears of my eyes, bro, I tell you. I was born by the river. Man, don't get me started. He did a beautiful job.
At the ceremony, Elmira Mayor Dan Mandel named Sunday, February 25th, Bucky Geter Day.
I thought my heart stopped. I didn't know what happened to me. I still can't fathom it right as I speak. What an honor.
Geter says none of this would have been possible without God and his loving wife of 59 years. He says putting God first helps in a marriage.
God allows you to love as a husband and wife. When there are misunderstandings, God is there to give you the right thing to say to each other. When there are disappointments, God is there to bring back that happiness that you need in order to move forward.
Now, my full 40-minute interview with Clarence Bucky Geter is posted over on our website. That's mytwintears.com.